Hi, friends! Today we're exploring secrets from the Kindness Castle, a magical read-aloud where Ruby learns the greatest secret of all. Stay tuned and subscribe for more magical stories. Have you ever walked somewhere you've been 100 times before and suddenly noticed something brand new? That's exactly what happened to Ruby the day she found the Kindness Castle. It was a crisp afternoon, the kind where the air smells faintly of apples and the breeze tickles your cheeks. Ruby was walking home from the village with a basket full of bright red apples for her grandmother. The path through Whispering Woods was familiar, twisting, quiet, with leaves crunching under her boots. But that day felt different. Somewhere ahead, a golden shimmer flickered between the trees. At first, Ruby thought it was sunlight dancing through the branches. But as she walked closer, the shimmer grew brighter, steadier, almost as if it was calling her. And then she saw it. Tall towers rose above the trees, their spires tipped with crystal that sparkled in the light. Wide windows shaped like hearts reflected the afternoon sun. A massive gate stood in the center, its bars woven with vines that bloomed with golden flowers. Ruby gasped, "The Kindness Castle! It's real!" She stepped forward, heart racing. "Stop right there!" squeaked a voice so sudden and so close that Ruby nearly dropped her basket. Looking down, she saw the most unusual squirrel she had ever laid eyes on. He was plump and fluffy, wearing a crooked little crown, a bright red cape, and carrying what looked like an acorn-shaped staff. He said with a twitch of his tail, "am Sir Wibble, Royal Squirrel of the Kindness Castle, and no one enters without passing the test of 3. Ruby tilted her head. "The test of 3? "Yes." Sir Wibble stood taller. "Well, as tall as a squirrel can. You must name 3 true acts of kindness you have done this week. Not made-up ones, not I thought about it ones. Real kindness from your heart." Ruby bit her lip. She thought hard. And this, my friends, is where you can help Ruby. What's one kind thing you've done lately? Maybe you helped someone. Maybe you shared something. Maybe you made someone smile. Think about it. Whisper it. Or say it out loud if you want. Ruby smiled. "I helped my friend with her homework. I shared my lunch with a classmate who forgot theirs. And I said thank you to the bus driver every day." Sir Wibble's whiskers twitched happily. "Splendid! You have passed the test of 3. You may enter." The gate swung open with a deep, rumbling creak. The moment Ruby stepped inside, her eyes widened. The castle's entrance hall was huge, with sunlight pouring through tall, stained glass windows. The floor was polished so smooth that it reflected her boots. Along both walls hung enormous tapestries, woven in threads of gold and silver, each one showing an act of kindness. A person helping someone carry groceries, a child holding an umbrella for a stranger in the rain, a group of friends planting a garden together. Ruby's gaze wandered from one tapestry to the next, and she noticed something strange. The people in them seemed to move ever so slightly. A smile here, a wave there. It was as if the kindness in the pictures was alive. From the far end of the hall came a gentle voice. "Welcome, Ruby! The castle has been waiting for you." A woman stepped forward, her robe flowing like the sunrise, her smile warm as fresh bread. Her eyes sparkled with kindness. "I am the Kindness Keeper," she said, "and you have been chosen to learn the castle's greatest secret." Ruby's heart skipped. "Why me?" "Because," the Kindness Keeper said, "kindness has been in your heart all along. But to understand its true magic, you must see it for yourself." She led Ruby down a long hallway that twisted and turned, its walls covered in mirrors that reflected not just Ruby's face, but scenes from her life, moments she had helped, shared, or listened. The keeper stopped at a golden door. "Inside is the secret, but you may open it only if you make one promise: to share kindness every single day, no matter how small the act." Ruby nodded without hesitation. "I promise." The keeper handed her a key that felt warm in her palm. Ruby slid it into the lock and turned it. The door opened slowly, and inside, was a single mirror. Ruby frowned. A mirror? But where's the treasure? The kindness keeper smiled gently. The treasure is you. Every smile you give, every helping hand, every kind word. You carry the magic of the kindness castle wherever you go. You are the secret. Ruby looked into the mirror again. This time, she didn't just see her reflection. She saw herself laughing with friends, helping her grandmother, sharing her lunch. And in her reflection, she saw a faint golden glow, like the light of the castle itself. She turned to the keeper. I understand now. Kindness isn't something you find in a castle. It's something you take with you. The keeper nodded. And the more you give it away, the more it grows. Ruby left the castle that day, not with gold or jewels, but with something far greater. The knowledge that kindness creates magic in the world. And now, you know the secret too. So tell me, what's one kind thing you will do today? And that's how Ruby discovered the magic of kindness. What kind thing will you do today? Like, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming adventures.